Alright, welcome back y'all. So, today, leg and body parts. We're starting off with shrugs, since truthfully I think my traps now are probably like the furthest behind muscle. As I'm starting to lean down and everything's starting to show some development and definition, I definitely think they are the smallest in comparison to everything else. So we're definitely going to keep putting them first. And we're going to be adding them in on our back day. But let's go ahead and get into shrugs here and get them going. So, I finished up shrugs. Going to change the programming on those a little bit. Instead of going for heavy shrugs, I dropped the weight down quite a bit. And we're going to start shooting for a lot more reps. Just trying to get as much volume and blood pushed into them as possible. So, starting next week, those will be programmed for 5x15 now. Because that just feels a lot more effective currently, at least for the traps. Certain things have responded very well to shorter reps with a lot more weight. Other things have been responding a lot better to the higher volume under a lower weight. So it's all kind of trial and error as we're still going along here to find what's working best for which muscle groups. And you give it a try for 3-4 months at a time, see how it responds. And then you change the training style or methodology to it. Give that a shot for 3 to 4 months and see which one gave you the most progress for what you're looking for, whether it's strength or size. And whichever one's doing more towards your goal is obviously a better responder or style of training. So then you can take that style and manipulate it a little more. Add an extra set or add an extra 5 reps or vice versa and see what it can get you. But with that, we're going to go ahead and move on to rear cable flies here. Get the rear delt, inner trap going. Alrighty y'all, so I've got rear delt flies finished up now. They feel completely toasted. Now we're going to go ahead and make the move into lats, doing single arm like laying lat pull downs / pull over, I guess. These have been super effective in really targeting the lat up here at the very top of the armpit and coming down into just about like the second or third rib space. And it has made a visible difference already in like the width of my lats in just the 3 weeks I've been doing this. So super excited about this movement. It feels good, I enjoy doing it, and it's showing a lot of progress quickly. So you can't be too angry about that, but just the way it targets my lat is much different than anything else I was doing for lats. So that kind of relates into why it's actually a little more effective than everything else has been so far. It's because the body just is completely not used to doing it. It has no adaptation to it yet. Alrighty guys, so now that I'm done with single arm lat pull downs, now we're going to go ahead and go to a lat pullover. This is going to help hit the full length of the lat, as well as when I start getting way up here in the top, I get some chest engagement. Down here towards the bottom, it's all lat with a little bit of rear delt, so it's a little more of a compound movement than a strict isolation movement. But that's exactly what we're looking for now that we've already isolated the lats. Now we just want to get a little more fatigue into them. And by bringing in 2 extra muscle groups, it'll help us beat them down. So let's go ahead and get into these. Alright, well, now that we're done with our lats and our back for what's lagging and wanting more focus into, now we're on to arms, biceps, and triceps. We're going to go ahead and hit a superset here of short bar cable curls, tricep press downs. Alrighty guys, so now that we're done with arms, they feel super pumped up. Now we're going to go ahead and get into calf raises. Since they're always lagging and always need work, we are hitting them 3 times a week. So both lower days plus our lagging muscle group day. The left calf doesn't have that soreness to it anymore, so today we can go ahead and hit it like normal, looking for 4 sets of 20 reps. Alrighty guys, so that's our simple but effective lagging body part day today. So we get some trapped work in that's isolated, some isolated lat work, some compound lat delt chest, some isolated tricep biceps, and some calves. So they're all my biggest lagging body parts except for my lats. They're pretty developed comparative to most muscle groups, but I do want them to be quite a bit larger than they are. So they are going to get some extra attention to them. But with that, that's going to call it for me for today. I got to go do my evening cardio still, but that ain't nothing after this. So with that, guys, make sure you're out there working towards your goals. And most of all, just don't be a lazy fuck.